Hello, guys, and welcome back to Tier Zero. We are here for, I've forgotten what track we're at, Australia, Melbourne, and it is Tier Zero, round three. And the season is starting to hot up because we have got so many competitive drivers along with each other, all in this tier, and they're all from different tiers. Yeah, I'm confused by what I just said, but yeah, everyone knows what I mean. But it's going to be exciting. Australia's always, it's a DRS fest, lots of straights, lots of corners, lots of whatever. There's just lots of action here. But tonight I'm joined by the man that is the head of commentary and like a 15-time MRC champion or something crazy like that. But it's Mark Hodgson. How are you?
I'm very good, my friend. Well, I'm okay. I am pretty good. I mean, that was the most confusing introduction I've ever heard in
I
my life.
confused
What
myself. I
happened?
was like, no, because I was focusing on something else with the cameras, and I'm like, what am I even talking about here? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Would you like me
we're
to
in
redo it
Australia,
for
we're
you?
in Tier Zero,
Yeah,
and there are drivers on track. Well, not yet, but there
absolutely.
will be.
There
So,
is. So people are starting to leave the pit lane. So yeah, absolutely, you're right. It is. It is tier zero, the no assist tier, and it is. It's drivers who from all the other four tiers grouped together, who like to use zero assist, the crazy people, as you and I like to call them. Yeah, it is. To be fair, it always brings really good fun, doesn't it? These races, these races are incredible. They really are.
yeah, I call it the Kylie Minogue Fest because they just all spin.
No, that's just you and I, mate.
Well, that's true as well, but still. I mean, I spun twice out of turn two yesterday, so I can't really say much. I went through 15 front wings and pulled a six stop, so that was quite good fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a Mercedes on track of Sam Flan. Wait, Sam Flan's still in the league?
Yay! I mean, he's the. He just. I didn't know, to be fair. Until about 10 minutes ago, I actually didn't know he still existed.
No, that was really that was
Yeah.
a bit harsh. um, hello, Monster. By the way, how are you? Good to see you in the YouTube chat. Leave a like. Otherwise, Mark will punch you. Simba
Wow.
has joined the session. He left.
uh, yeah, so, I mean, everyone's out in the soft tyres apart from Steve, who's doing a lap on the hard tyres. So he's gone for the harder allocation this evening, which I don't think is a bad option. I think that's a good call. Tyre wear around here is astronomical.
Honestly, don't.
It,
It's
yeah, the side, the left-hand side, especially the left front, takes such a hammering out here. It is
my tyres
such hard
nearly
work.
blew up after 5 laps yesterday on the mediums. I was like, what?
Yeah, they are. They don't last very long at all. I mean, we have seen people manage the one-stop strategy. We saw it in T2, we saw it in T4, I think, as well. Some people did try to do it, and it well, not something on T4, but we did see it a little bit, and I mean, it was incredible. Tier 2, there was the top three actually managed to make that one-stop work, and just because of the track position they had and the gaps, there was about a 30-second gap to about 4th, 5th.
Yeah.
Just because of the extra pit stop that they did not take, and it was incredible that they managed to do it. And I mean, kudos to those in Tier 2 who managed that. So it is possible, but I mean, it's risky.
Well, when that safety car came out yesterday, it hurt me. And obviously, my teammates pit, and I had to think on the fly. So I decided to stay out. My plan then was to do the one stop and
Yeah.
just see what it brings. But then obviously front wing got lost and that ruined it. But Sam Flan went to do a lap and oh, Dumbest Tort. Wait, Dumbest Tort is back as well. Well, he's just on the first lap in his V carb, so he is currently in P1. Oh, and then the more rubbish Hornet has just put it ahead of him.
Oh, that's going to be a good little battle, isn't it? I think Samfan is doing two sort of warm-up laps. I've seen this happen a few times, and it can help. It can. You don't take a huge amount out of the tyres, so doing two warm-up laps isn't a bad ploy. I've seen a few drivers, and I've tried to adopt that strategy. I keep making mistakes, so as
A
usual. But
15 knot, sorry.
wow, Bobo, wow, that's putting the gauntlet down already, isn't it?
1.1 seconds.
Wow. Well, he's not
Uh,
hanging about, is he?
no, he's if he honestly in tier 0 he hits this like because I think I've commentated once already this season on tier 0, and he hits this level that if he hit it in tier 1 he would be the champion.
Yeah, I mean, he's upping his game time and time. Every time he hits the track, actually.
Like,
He is just absolutely
yeah,
incredible and keeps pushing. I mean, CDL, look at that spam there, a 16-1 as well, so only 2 tenths back.
how that
And he
man
had
walked his way into tier 3 at the start of the season is beyond me.
Yeah, I mean, CDL did win as well last time out in Monza, so he is definitely full of confidence. Had a difficult race, tier 2, and then had an incredible race in tier 1. So, yeah, this guy, he's got it down this track at the moment. He's really feeling good.
Yeah, this is I definitely prefer Australia since the updated layout. I didn't like the old version.
I did, but maybe I'm just sort of like the classics, if you like. You know, I like the old Abu Dhabi, for example.
No, I prefer the new Abu Dhabi. See,
Everyone says that. Everyone agrees with you and is on your wavelength.
the
I've
two
got
corners
used to
that
it,
they
but
replaced were so bad.
see, I like
But
that first chicane. I enjoyed it because you could go quite aggressive into it and into the first part, and you know, it could create the point where if you were just outside of a DRS or trying to escape the DRS, because the DRS was just before the tighter hairpin, that could make a big difference. Where obviously it doesn't now. So it added an extra element, I think, to the track. And I mean, this track now, I mean, of course, you know, we've got the mighty long straights through to turn 10 and the 4 DRS zones, and it does promote overtaking, but it also promotes sort of that, not necessarily the DRS chicken as such, as we call it, but it makes it a bit more interesting of where the setup is for people now.
yeah, it's like I said to you before the stream. So many people are running ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know what happened to your mic there, mate.
They're running.
You keep hitting it out, mate. I'm not sure why, but I know you're trying to say ridiculous wings. Exactly. Yeah, it's.
Is that better now?
Well, hopefully you just kept cutting out for some reason, buddy.
Yeah, I'm on a different headset at the minute, and it's not working properly. But
fair.
I now forgot what I was saying. But either way, the fake Connor has just called me the fake Connor, so I want him banned immediately.
I mean, the lap times are coming thick and fast. I mean, Polski's up there with a 17.1. It's getting quite close from 4th, really, down to 8th. There's only about 2-3 tenths difference between them. So that's getting very, very tight. Saviour in 3rd as well in a 16.4. So people are doing the sort of 2 warm-up laps on the soft tyres that start to allude to that, or a fast lap, a slow lap, and a fast lap. And you can gain time doing that. The tyres don't always die straight away. I mean, you've got to really manage them though, because by the end of that second fast lap, don't forget they've done 3 laps. Yes, okay, an out lap and sort of a slower lap, but they're still taking a bit of a beating, and to keep them in that window for the final part, and of course this track is so technical, it does take some skill and does require some tyre management throughout the lap, but it is possible to do, and it's good to see people are kind of adopting that different strategy now.
Definitely. I'm interested to see how much the times really do improve and who can actually get anywhere near Bobo here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far. So obviously a 16.0 did improve on his next lap, speaking of which he improved by about 1/10 of a second to close that gap down a little bit more. Interesting, G-Star set exactly the same time as Thomas Hornet, but just set it later. And also GTS has just set the lap the same as Polski as well, so I mean, to see that twice, I mean, to see it once is a rarity, but to see it twice, wow.
Yeah, craziness.
Absolutely.
Maybe Hornet's got only about 1/10 on his brother. That will really, really be eating away at him and annoy him.
Well, but unfortunately he's invalidated this lap, so I think he'll be scrapping this set of tyres and coming into the pits. He's actually not, he's actually finishing his lap. I'm surprised he hasn't abandoned that one. But he's
Talking
going
of
again
GTS
with very
Drag
little
King though, like
battery.
you just said, he's definitely in the wrong tier because he's reserved, I think, tier 1 this season and been in the top 10 both times I watched him.
Yeah, he
And
is. I
somehow
mean,
he's a full-time tier 3 driver.
yeah, I think you know we all know the handling differences and how much F125 has changed from the latter couple of iterations of the game. But I mean, it's taken me a bit of adapting, as we all know. But yeah, some people are really taken to it, and some of the times now are just absolutely incredible. Some people, as you say, GTS is up there, CDL, sorry, CLS is up there, Bobo's really coming on, and of course,
Armour.
Ugoni's and your Benz, Armour's having a great time, and it's really suiting a lot of drivers now that we're quick, and obviously we're definitely not slow drivers or anything, but they've just been able to elevate themselves to the next sort of level now, and it's just it's bringing new names into each tier's title fight a little bit more now, that not necessarily that you weren't going to talk about, but would have been there consistently for a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th,
Yeah.
even top 10 finish. But now you're sort of talking about top 5 podium consistently now, and it's brilliant how that it just changes everybody now.
Well, in tier 1 for a long time it was Ujoni, and then the others would stick with him for a little while, and then it would be him just drive off in the distance, see you later, title 1 after race 1. And then
We had
after
we had
that, but
Saviour
now,
and
yeah, Saviour was there a bit, Chris, and they would be there but not there, if that makes sense. But now you've got, if you watch tier 1, you've got everyone within a tenth, like DRS of each other on one whole stint, and then the strategy plays a part. And like, I think we've seen Ujoni and Ben both have a stinker at least once already this season as well.
Yeah,
So
Ben on Monday, just I don't know what happened. He decided he was going to pit as the safety car came in, which was very strange.
I think he gets bored.
Possibly. Possibly. Saviour's, he did improve. It's a 16-0 as well for Saviour. So let's have a look. We've got Colin in the chat, Monster, of course, as well. Colin, unlucky that I don't know what happened with the...
Yeah, you was in and then you wasn't.
Yeah, so unfortunately, but at least you're watching us, mate. That's just as important. CDL is up on his lap. He's come through sector 1 with the DRS now through into turn 10 and 11. Still purple middle sector for him in the Aston Martin. This could be a great lap. This could be the one that challenges Bobo. Bobo slightly up on his first sector, only by 0.15 of a second though. So this is going to be close as we leave at the end. 5 minutes to go. This is going to be very tight indeed.
Middle sector, Bobo's just coming to the end. He's only still marginally up 700ths of a second, so let's see.
CDL's final. Oh, what an improvement in the final sector!
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, but can Bobo respond? Because he's just got a nice toe down the last DRS straight.
Yeah, he did. It's how much has he kept the tyres? How much is he looking to push? Looks like he's pushing massively. Using all of the track and then some. Final corner DRS, last bit of it. I think this is going to be an improvement. Is he going to snatch it back? I think he might. Wow!
He's taken 6/10 in the final sector.
Yeah, a half-second improvement in the fast. That's incredible. Wow!
Okay, so these times are going to go flying out the window very quickly here. Jean-Berg's coming in the pits, so everyone at the minute other than Simba is going in the pits. Simba's invalidated, but he's just starting a new lap now. So let's watch the Chrome McLaren.
A little bit wide, don't miss the apex of turn 1. But that's it.
Andrew, if I knew how they were doing it, mate, I'd be racing this tier right now. I haven't got a clue.
I know. I agree. I wish I did as well. So let's have a look. Simba looks nice and neat, giving the curbs a lot of respect as well. Half a second improvement. How to get through to the mid-sector, all nice and neat.
Oh, he's got very wide there though.
Yeah, took the wider line. People like to hook the right hand side, shorten the track as much as possible. Use quite a bit of his battery as well. But yeah, taking the wider line through, it's 6/10 improvement. battery. Nice and neat as well. Easy to mess a lap up to that fast. Chicane doesn't use a lot of track on the entry there though. Now the angle a little bit for him.
There's definitely an improved lap by him though, without a doubt. So let's see. He'll be hoping maybe to at least get above Nels here, because Nels was DNF, I've just realised, and he's in 19th.
He should do. They're both on 19.6. What's the improvement? 18.3. So he's close to the back of Stu. So it shows that the last sector was the one that he struggled with last lap he did. So yeah, good improvement.
Let's have a watch of Seb Mail is who I'm watching. He's just coming through the first sector now. So, wait, no. He's already been through the first sector. And I missed this. Oh, he's 7.7 seconds down. So,
yes, he's done a fast lap and he's invalidated his lap. I'm going to look at Mr. Soze, who's coming into turn 3. He's got a car ahead of his teammate who decided to bail into the gravel out the way.
Oh, there goes a bollard.
I know, that was a weird. The cone conflict in the middle. That was interesting.
That's one way to take it. Anyway.
CDL's had enough. He's in the pits and he's retired from the session.
So he's given up on his chances at pole here. He's confident he's going to get second. But he seems to forget there is a 7-time champion right behind him.
That is very true. That is true. Steve's used pretty much all of his battery. He's had a good improvement in the mid-sector. He's about half a second up, but a lot of his battery usage coming into the final sector. He's going to want to try to keep as much as he can for the run towards the line. It's looking neat and tidy. Can he find himself? He could find himself on the second row at the moment. Everyone else though on an out lap. To the final corner, but didn't actually use the overtake. I think he got the wrong button slightly. I lost this time though in the last sector. That looked promising.
That lack of DRS hurt him.
Yeah, I think he just didn't use the overtake, but no, wasn't quick enough to use it. I'm not sure, a little bit wide, as I say, in the final corner. But last minute now, everybody on the final laps.
Yeah, Samplan marginally up in P13 at the minute. He's currently coming down the long, never-ending windy straight, if that makes any sense. But it's not a straight, but it's like one.
It is, isn't it? It's the straight, not so straight.
Yeah, let's see. He's a tenth up in the middle sector, but he needs a bit more. But it's the final sector where you gain all the time on this track.
Yeah, absolutely. It's getting the braking right, keeping the tyres alive as well, and don't do what Loppy just did. Validates turn
gone
8
really deep.
or 6.
He touched the gravel a little bit. That will have hurt him. Big moment out of the pit. He's bailed. Bobo's retired as well, so he's confident.
They are. I mean, he's got 7 tenths to Saviour in third.
He's done. Saviour's done for qualifying. He's out. He's messed up at turn. He's invalidated at turn 1. Let's have a look at Mr. Armar Red, the man from Northern Ireland. He's dead equal with his middle sector, because it just gave me a plus and a minus with no numbers next to it. So I presume that's dead equal.
What can Simon do? Is it going to be an improvement? Is Simon up to 5th behind his teammate?
Yeah, big lap from him. G-Star has just got ahead of GTS. That's going to be a tongue twister. Those two start next to each other. Let's
Jules
see what
improvement,
Armar
2
can
tenths
do.
in the middle sector. Jules could challenge that second row.
Armar has gone stay P4. What about Jules? Jules is on a very good lap.
Corners. He is at this moment in time.
He could well find himself in P5 here.
He certainly could.
Being 2 tenths up. Let's have a look. No, not quite enough.
It was just.
Oh, it was. I didn't get to see.
Was,
I do now.
Oh no, it could. So I hate it when it does that.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I'm like, how am I supposed to know where he could have just put it on pole and he's got no reaction?
Exactly.
Anyway, your grid for tier 0. Bobo is on pole. SDSP, whatever his name is, 2nd. Saviour 3rd. Armar 4th. Jules 5th. Baby Hornet in 6th. G-Star 7th. GTS Drag King in 8th. Pole Skips in 9. Dumbest Hornet in P10. Kaiser Soze 11th. Stu he must have a nosebleed being there. P12. Seb Mail P13, Samplan P14, Jernberg P15, Law P16, Smith P17, Vans P18, Simber P19, and Nels starts P20.
Well,
Mixed
that was
up
an
grid.
interesting qualifying session.
It's a very mixed up grid compared to normal.
It is a mixed up. It is very mixed up. Very, very. I agree with you. I mean, it's not quite that sunny. We haven't got a weather forecast that's been put into us yet, so it's going to be interesting to see. I know qualifying, was it for you guys? No, it was tier 3 was very wet in qualifying. So it can happen. I'll be interested to see if it does. But yeah, this is a mixed up grid. There are, of course, the overtaking opportunities. Generally speaking, you wouldn't, unless you were that close, you wouldn't really go for somebody into turn 1. You may line that up into turn 3, and same for the second part of the DRS.
Possible rain at the end of the race.
Ooh, lovely stuff. That's what we like, don't we?
That's juicy.
Baby Hornet loves it when it gets a bit moist on track.
Oh, he loves moist. He's the biggest moisture you'll ever meet. Oh God, don't ever say moist when Baby Hornet's in the lobby. He will kill both of us.
No,
Monster said, "Want any facts, gents?"
Yes,
Go
please
ahead.
go for it. Go for it. Bring us what you've got. See what we can have.
I've just read Mark's comment and literally, nope.
No, you will. You will. Have faith. Look, Connor did it last night. Things didn't go Connor your way, but still stuck it out and points on the board. That's exactly what you need to do. Exactly that. I mean, I tried to do that. Unfortunately, I had rear wing damage, so I couldn't. But that's exactly what you need to do.
Well, I'm currently
plugging away.
I owe Williams about 1.3 billion for the amount of front wings I use, but maybe I'll be forgiven for next week. Because there'll probably be more used in Baku, let's be honest. I missed that. He said first race ever was, I think it said 1986.
96. Okay, it used to be in Adelaide, and then it swapped to here in Albert Park. I think it was the final race of one season was the opening race of the next season. Adelaide was the final race, and then came here as the opener the following season as well. At that point,
for me, this should always be the season opener. I didn't like it when Bahrain was. I think Australia is the rightful place to start the season, other than the fact that I have to get up at 6 a.m. to watch the race.
I mean, there is that part, yeah, I don't disagree with you, but I also, yeah, exactly, I do agree in the fact that, yes, I do think this is the best season opener. It's classic. Australia's been on the counter for a very, very long time, and it is one of those that it's synonymous with a season opener.
Yeah.
People expect it, and if you say, oh, no, it's at Bahrain, they're like, well, when? Since how and why? Why has it changed? And I think... yeah, this should be the season opener. It was, yeah. Damon Hill won the Australian Grand Prix in succession. Yes, so he won in '96 and then won this opening race as well. So that was what it was. I do believe in the opening race, Mark Webber finished. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't the opening race. It was his first race. He finished in 5th, I think it was.
Yeah, didn't Ricciardo get
his first ever race here?
A podium and then get disqualified in his first at Australia?
Oh, that's a good call. That's a call.
Did he win? He might have even... No, he didn't win it. But he definitely got a podium and then got DSQ'd, I believe it was. Because then Magnussen got the podium in the McLaren.
Oh, okay. So Magnussen
on his debut.
Like, so 2010,
2015, I want to say. I think it was. When he debuted in McLaren.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, of course it was, yeah. Of course it was.
It's crazy to think he actually... Because I believe he was only at McLaren a season. So... Red Bull 2014, yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was when McLaren was swapping drivers like the Red Bull.
Well, Button was the only consistent, wasn't he? But
he was, yeah, for quite a while, yes.
Once Hamilton left, they kind of just went, right, we'll get you, and hopefully something works. But
yeah, and then they just seem to... those regulations that Mercedes got absolutely perfect, McLaren really didn't somehow.
It was the Honda.
It was the Honda engine, yeah. They were just so slow, and then they weren't able to get the air roll working because of the power, the lack of power.
Yeah. Although Alonso still dragged that car somehow every week to like top tens in quali and then get points for them. That's just Alonso though being Alonso. But we are
Absolutely,
going.
certainly was.
Tyres, front four on mediums, and you've got Jules and Hornet on the hards. It's just a mixture of medium hards. It goes 2x2s for the hards
Yeah.
though.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, Stu said Merle, Vans and Simba. I think if you're going to have a clean opening part of the race, to go at least 12 laps, at least without any, shall we say, stoppages, then the hards are a good call. I think if you get any kind of, like say, a stoppage from sort of 6 to 8, or even before lap 10 really, then the mediums are the tyre choice to be on. It is a free pit stop for them to really maximise their strategy, but it's one that, you know, it can work. They do say, like I said earlier, the one stop can work around here, but I think we may see quite a few people pitting, especially the medium tyre runners, around the 6 to 8 mark, maybe taking them maybe lap 9, if they're very lucky, maybe lap 10, and pitting, and then it makes it a 2-stop race, this one. So I think we're going to have a bit of a mix-up of people trying to do the one-stop, the potential for safety car, and then the people doing the 2-stop. So I think we're going to have a real mixed-up race here.
Yeah, we tend to Australia. It's one of those tracks that it just throws everything at you all at one time, and you've got to try and... Yeah.
It does, yeah. It really does. And, you know, we've got the top 4 on the grid. Even enough the top 4 in the championship. Sociopath, unfortunately missing. But then Bobo missed the week 1 as well. But it's going to be very close at the start of the championship. Bobo forgets how to park.
Yeah.
So that's going
the
to be
easiest part, and the most elite driver can't do it. Brilliant.
Yeah, certainly can. Quickly... oh, it doesn't matter. We'll go. Let's go.
Once we get some lights, but everyone's ghosting at the minute, which is concerning. Okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red lights. Oh, we're racing. It's a poor getaway from Bobo, actually. He really lost his rear there a little bit, and SDSPM is right next to him. He looks up the inside. There's contact a little bit between the two. But the Red Bull holds on, but now he comes back at him. They're side by side, heading down to 3. And wow, what a late braking move that was from Bobo to stay ahead. But he stays round the outside of 4.
Still side by side.
Into 5.
Still, oh, a bit of a squeeze.
Wow.
Wow, that was incredible racing. There was no contact really. I didn't see much between them, and absolutely incredible side by side from CL and Bobos. Oh, 10 seconds for colliding with
We've got a
Vans.
virtual, I believe.
Yeah, we have. Vans is okay. Simba's lost a front end plate.
He may have
most
made
of it's half a wing.
It may have caught him off guard, the BSC, and he's gone into the back of Vans, and it's given him 10 seconds. So it wouldn't surprise me possibly if we see it. Actually, we won't see it this year because he's got a pit, so that he'll have to serve that. But
yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm not sure. There might have been a concertina effect into 6 or even into turn 3, but that could be what caused it. I mean, looking at the winners and losers, Seb Mill dropped 2. Loppy, the biggest winner, 3 places he's gained. Thomas Hornet has swapped with Polsky, and then of course the top 2, and that was incredible through the start of the Grand Prix there.
yeah, they didn't intend to give each other an inch, but they did, and it was beautiful. That's the only way I could describe it. It was aggressive as it could be.
Very fair. It was very fair. It was hard and fair. So it's 3 seconds, easy to do around here, very easy. We've also seen that typical glitch as well.
But yeah, that horrible.
It is horrible. We'll come back to that one later. But
this track always seems to have it on every game, though. Usually it's in the first sector, but
yeah,
this time they thought, we'll keep up this tradition. Oh, someone's just gone straight at the wall. No, it was like, okay, apparently not.
But the winner, the leaders, Bobo, the DRS.
He's just gone through. he would have had DRS. It still plays with my mind that they now get DRS on lap 2. But he's going to come back. He's catching, but no, he didn't actually have DRS there because he didn't have it open. But no, I've also realised that Primo didn't open his.
I didn't see, to be honest, but it was one of those that he just had the slipstream, and then Xavier and Armour were not able to do anything and really capitalise on that. They pulled a bit of a gap to Jules now, who's got Simon for in close quarters in company. GTS has pit already done. I'll keep an eye on that one, see if there was any damage. But yeah, a lot of movement and shakes. Oh yes, there's half a wing missing.
Is it full or virtual? It doesn't tell me.
Bit of Polski has spun out the last corner. Oh, lucky, great qualifying from him. And he's
only
lost
a virtual again.
Yeah, but he's lost a front wing. Oh, that's heartbreaking. He's going to go the whole lap, and it's not as full safety. He's going to fall quite a way back. That's really unlucky for Polski.
Oh yeah, that's awful. To get it like at that stage of the lap as well, under a VSC, no, it's far from ideal.
Yeah,
but
absolutely,
Jules has lost contact a little bit with the front 4 for now, and obviously, like you said earlier, he's under a little bit of pressure from the Bottle Hornet.
Yeah, Sanflan's pit again. He's only just pitted. Put the hard tyres on. He's pitting again. And then he actually was not speeding in the pit lane. I was on board with him. That was horrible. He's retired already. Not sure why. I don't know how he got 10 seconds when he was under the pit lane limiter.
Well, let's just hope he proves the rear wing damage, because that's the only reason to be retiring at this time of the race. But
it is.
Yeah, I mean, I pained myself through 29 laps yesterday. So
yeah, very true.
Let's see. So Bobo actually pulled a little bit there on the initial. I find it easier to just let my delta get really big than floor it when it's at like 10 seconds, and you can do like half a lap without getting in trouble. So.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we don't want to back it up too much, but I mean, CL is really all over the back of the Red Bull at this point, and Xavier's probably a comfortable distance away. I think he'll want to be a little bit closer because he'll be affected by the dirty air a little bit more, or maybe Hornet 3-second club. But I think Xavier want to be a little bit closer than he is.
That was at the glitch corner for Simon, so I think he'll probably get that one off, as long as he proves his whole lap, of course, with the race director. So it's worth reiterating that for the people that want to report it, because there's still a specific way to go about it. But here goes the leaders. He's had a look round the outside. He's tried to stick it, but I think Bobo's just about got him. But he's got Xavier right behind him there, ready to pounce.
They are, but I tell you what, Bobo left room as well. Very respectful, very good racing. CL all over the back, trying left and right around it, trying to get a better run through the final corner. I think he's got it, but he's not going to try it. As we mentioned, into turn 1, there's a battle further back. Oh, there's a V-car spin that's dumb as Hornet.
That's the SPM's in the wall!
CL spins, loses the front wing. Just lost the rear.
He's out.
Through
totally,
turn 1,
his wheel went. His wheel fell off. It just retired him a bit late.
Oh my goodness me, that probably is. It's a full safety car now.
Yeah.
Have we had a full lap of racing yet?
No.
I don't think we have. Lap 5.
I don't think
two
so.
VSCs.
That was that exact spin that he had there was the exact spin that I had in Tier 4 yesterday.
Yeah, easy to do, and I mean that was so. He could have had a look into turn 1 on Bobo and decided no, he's going to wait, try to have the run through turn 2. Maybe just got a bit early on the throttle and too much wheel lock on, and just sent the rear sliding and round, and just at that speed, just a passenger, and so unlucky, because this was shaping up to be an incredible fight. Yeah,
but now, to be fair, I've wanted to see Xavier versus Bobo for a very, very long time, and now with Armar in the mix as well, we also get that fight. But it'll be interesting to see if any of these guys decide to box. I would say it's probably sensible to, as the safety car's out.
Yeah, I mean, The thing is, we've been under the virtual safeties. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if either of them doing the two follow each other in. Armour does as well. Yeah, that was a
Jules
good
stays
call.
out,
And
and
obviously
so does Simon, but that's because they're on hards.
yeah, it does make sense to pit now on the medium tyres to get that fresh set on. They won't have used a lot of wear on them, but there'll be enough that it would hamper them at the restart.
Yeah, it certainly will.
Fresh set of mediums for Dumbest Hornet. Everyone else has gone, oops, I think that was Vans that went straight on at turn 1. But everyone else has gone for a fresh set of hard tyres, so they'll take those to about, I'm going to say, 20-ish, but they could, if they look after them, I mean, they probably will not feel very good at all. I don't think they'll take them to the end, actually.
I think what the hards at no way. After seeing the tyre wear yesterday, there's. But then didn't KG do like this amount of laps in tier 2 and win it?
He did quite a lot, yes. He wasn't far off.
I mean, to be honest, I felt like yesterday when I was when I switched to the hards, I was like, I think I pitted lap 9, and even then at the start I was like, will I make it? And I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna have to try because I need to try something alternative here to do something.
Yeah,
but the tyre wear is crazy here.
It is crazy. It is tough, and those who have pitted almost get that free stop. They're in a better position than those who start on the hard tyres. This is what I was saying, that any early safety car before, lap 10, if you're starting on the mediums, that's a better opportunity for you to have that pit stop. But if you're on the hards, you can put you at a big disadvantage.
What? Soze's pit now? That's strange time to pit. Pole skips. Oh, when did pole skips go out? Did he retire in the pits as well?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Okay. Stoob is in P3, so somewhere can we get him some tissues? Schoenberg
hasn't pitted though, so he'll be fine. He's won races, has Mr. Stoob.
Yeah, but that's only because I race engineered him.
And Brazil ran out of fuel on the run to the line.
That's rule number 1 of being on comms with Connor.
That is very true. Yeah, and the race I ran out of fuel.
Yes. I was actually engineering him that day, I'm not even joking. Yeah, and but I don't do it as much anymore because I'm usually like either on comms or trying to practice profusely for my own race, which is an hour after. So, yeah. Bobo that only came out 5th, so it's not that much of a big loss for him. I'm surprised Jönberg didn't pit on his 6-lap old mediums, because I can assure you he's on at least 50% on that front left.
Yeah, they won't be feeling too good, but you know, like I said, they've had a few laps under the virtual safety cars, so they're not going to be at too bad as if they're at full racing speed. I'll be surprised if the safety car goes in this lap. It'll be a very late call if it does though, which we did see in tier 1.
Yeah, I mean the safety car actually helped me yesterday because I was off the pack and it let me catch up before it came, because I was convinced it was going to come in and I still wasn't on the pack, but it actually stayed out 1 more lap. But no, if it comes in now, then there's something rather glitched because it's on the pit straight. So.
Oh well, yeah, fair enough.
We're all good, but I'm interested to see how quickly Bobo and Savior sort of carve their way through these guys, though. How much the tyre advantage will help them.
Yeah, I think it might take about a lap or so, half a lap for these guys, because they do need to obviously get the heat into these hard tyres, but once they do, you're right, they're going to be a big advantage.
Yeah, without a doubt. But it'll be interesting to see what tyre they go to at the end. Maybe some of them might try and drag it out for a soft at the end.
It is a possibility. I think they'll do about 4 or 5 laps. I think a little bit longer than that, they will struggle. But at that point, those who haven't pitted, they're also going to be struggling on their tyres. So it's, yeah, there's still quite a lot of sort of chapters to be written in this race so far. I think we've got, 22 laps, 21 after this, and different pit stops, different strategies definitely playing in now, and yeah, there's a lot that's going to happen here.
Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that under comms. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, penalties actually. I want to look at the penalties because there's a few with them. So Baby Hornet and Smith both have 3. Kaiser Soze hasn't stayed on the track at any point because he's got 6. But they could be the glitch ones. That's why penalties can almost be in some way. Oh, Stu's got 10. He's hit. They're in a party together and they made contact. That I wish I was there.
It depends on how Jules reacted to the safety car going in. And if that caused that, because everybody is very tightly bunched at this moment in time, but Jules is now the safety car.
There's no damage for Stube though, interestingly. He's got a full front wing. So
bit of a giveaway, that's luckily for him.
I think maybe it's just
Jules is gone though, Jules has gone early. He went before the second last corner.
That's what I decided to do in tier 3, but he's done it a lot better than I have. So
but he's caught Simon napping. Simon 8/10 further back. Sternberg in 4th. He's under pressure now from Bobo straight away.
Oh, contact! Bobo went into the back of Sternberg.
Maybe just the braking points there. Put Seb Mill 3 seconds as well. Bobo's going to have a look into the outside. Into turn 3. Sternberg's there.
What a move!
Just enough room.
That's an incredible move.
And we've got a virtual safety car again.
No, it's... Oh, yeah, it is a virtual. Oh, right, who's crashed? It's Seb Mail.
Seb Mill, I think, had a moment. Yep, it's Seb Mill. And Smith drive... Oh! So Smith speeding under the virtual safety car. He's got a drive-through penalty. That must have come so quickly because everyone's in the pack. So for him to be sort of red on his delta, and that's really, really difficult to do, and especially in the pack, and then not have the countdown that you have.
Yeah, it's not something I always make sure I'm way under my delta so that physically can't happen. I'd rather lose maybe 2 or 3 tenths to the guy in front by having a higher delta than getting a drive-through and losing, what, 17 seconds?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, probably a bit more than that, yeah, but I do totally agree with that one. Jules gets one as well!
Oh, he should have served it then as well.
Yeah,
actually, I think he was just passed, maybe.
Yeah, I think he was. Smith, I think, is serving it, but yes, Jules drive-through maybe just tried to go that little bit earlier. As I said, the VSC was ending.
Here comes
Simon.
Simon.
To get the jump.
No, oh no, he doesn't have the LS this lap, does he? No. Okay.
Not this lap. It will be next lap.
Certainly will. Oh, Sternberg under a bit of pressure from Saviour now. Oh, he's got up the inside into 4. Holds it right the outside. Good move. Baby Hornet's out and Stu!
Big crash!
And Bobo!
Bobo, Stu and Baby Hornet.
I wish I was in that party right now.
Well, I just cut away from that to watch
yeah, so did I.
And wow.
I've just watched all 3 of them. Bobo survived at least. But the other 2...
Yeah, Bobo without a front wing.
Simon and Stube, can we please have your party audio in Discord straight after this race, if that's okay? We'd love it.
Wow, that was incredible. Not sure what happened, maybe side by side. But Bobo had the fresher tyres. He got through one Sternberg. Maybe, don't know. We don't know if it was something to do, a knock-on effect of Concertina again. We're unsure. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure we'll find out at some point. But
it's
wow,
Steve. He's a dirty driver. It must have been his fault.
So that just means Saviour now is the leader with Armour in second. Wow, this is so topsy-turvy. That means we've had 5 retirees and only on lap 11 of this
We're not
race.
even at Baku yet, guys. Come on. You'd expect
Wow,
this at
absolutely
Baku.
crazy.
But Armar versus Saviour, this could be a race-long battle for the lead.
Yeah, I think it will. We've seen that in Tier 1 as well a few times, that these two do go wheel to wheel, and
How impressive is this
it's...
from Nels, by the way? He's up to P6 from P20. And he
Yeah,
hasn't
hasn't
stopped yet,
pitted
to be
yet.
fair. I've just realised, yeah.
Sternberg, Vans, Jules, and Smith. No, Smith started to drive through, but they're yet to actually pit to change tyres. Everyone else has had a pit stop. GTS pitted end of lap 3. He pitted very early with wing damage, so he found himself back up into 7th. Still slightly out of sync in tyre wear with the others, sort of around Loppy on 5, Kesa on 4. Dumasaurus on another set of mediums. Ooh, as GTS gets very, very squirrely. Under braking, so as they attack the back of Loppy as well. The Constantine effect really kicking in there, and they've got a bit of a good little battle that's forming now here behind Nels.
Yeah, we certainly do.
Ooh, goes a little bit wide through 1 into 2.
Sorry, I was trying to find information out from Mr. Baby Hornet of what happened to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
Yeah, we shall wait and see and try to report back, but there's a few little graphs. Like Vans has got through on Sternberg, but Vans still 4 seconds nearly off the back of the top 2, but Sternberg holding up and battling with G-Star very well at this point, so his medium tyres haven't fully gone away yet. Well, we'll expect to see him in the pits in the next couple of laps to maybe try that one-stop strategy.
Armar is getting some chuff action with Saviour. Those two are getting closer together.
Yeah, GTS used the DRS and got through on Nels. So he's going to try and use whatever's left of the hard tyres as well to close down Sternberg and G-Star,
Here
who
goes
could actually
Lorpy.
make a
No,
move. Thought about a bit further back
he
this
got a bit
time.
floppy. Let's see, because Armar's exit out of the final corner is very, very poor in comparison to Saviour's. He lost nearly 0.3 of a second out the final corner again on this lap.
Yeah, it's amazing if you have that confidence. That it's an amazing amount of time you can gain through there. It's about getting that, just the balance of the car, being able to just start rolling the power on through the sort of the apex and how tight you can keep the car. But with him there in the dirty air, it is going to hamper him slightly through a lot of these faster corners.
Yeah, Nels' tyres are totally gone. I'm watching Lorpy now all over him. Oh, contact between the two. Into the fast left-hander. Is he? You can't go running out. Oh my god, he does. Okay, well done.
Wow,
Lorpy.
that was a
good
great move. Yeah, I think sort of Nels was playing fair with that one. Will have got the DRS though of Lorpy, so that's going to help him with Soze. But Soze is looking very quick indeed at this point, but nothing he can do about it. Oh, Lorpy hits the wall slightly on the entry.
Yeah, those tyres for Nels are cooked, to say the least, I think.
Soze got through on Nels, so Soze's
oh,
having a look
Soze,
at Lorpy.
he has a lunge.
Oh,
there's contact. Oh, that
Lorpy
one may
on the
go
grass.
to the stewards.
Oh, and that was Loppy, because he came on track. He had a big tank slapper and he's damaged his front wing. Came on track just ahead of Stimber. Loppy has to dive into the pits.
Yeah, I feel like we may see some of that in stewards, possibly. But
yeah, I was sort of watching that as well, and difficult one. I think it was half a dozen, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really. Obviously, Loppy on the gravel lost out massively, and then of course had that bit of a tank slap of the wheel spun up as he came back on track and damaged the wing. So we'll see how that one plays out.
Yeah, we certainly will. But Armar is... I'm wondering if Armar's just very happy to sit behind Saviour. And I'm saying that because I'm hoping he makes a move soon.
Because he's getting very close. A couple of penalties creeping in. 7 mil. Vans and GTS all on 3. Kesa and Smith on 6 seconds of penalties at this moment in time.
Yeah, it's very much a sort of game of chess at the minute, almost.
It is a little bit, yeah. I mean, like I say, we've still got a few people. Sternberg, Vans, So let's have a look. So Van Sternberg, Jules, and Nels and Smith still to pit and change tyres. Jules and Van's on the hard tyres. GTS, of course, pitted, like I said, lap 2 or so, or lap 4, sorry. So he's got a little bit fresher than those around him. That's why he's caught up to Van's. When the gap was about 2 seconds. So that's going to Van's hard's quite enough on 13 lap old mediums. About the right time, I would say, to pit for that one stop.
All the guys around him that he was just fighting will have to pit again, so he will get track position, knowing this time that he can get to the end as well. So he's definitely made the right choice. Going deep after not pitting after the first safety cars, the only option he then had was to go deep. So
yeah. He did, absolutely, and Vans, I think his hard tyres, he's not happy, he's now like 9.6 off the back of armour, and dropping time every single corner, and he's got GTS.
Oh, GTS has gone wide.
G-Star also ran a little bit wide, but GTS has allowed G-Star to go through, running even wider. Thomas Hart now on the 9 seconds of penalties. He's looking for blackjack this evening, I think.
Yeah. I wouldn't double down on him though.
I like that. I like that. That was good.
Sternberg's out.
Oh, Sternberg. Where
has he gone? I can't even.
It's into the final sector. The first right hand. I can't remember the corner number now. Must have come back off the gravel, but the car's been cleared, so it's green flag. That's so disappointing. What a good race he was having as well.
Yeah, the tier 4 driver, he's... Yeah.
That is so unlucky. Thomas Hornet had a damaged front wing. He's just changed his front wing and gone to a set of hard, so he'll look to go to the end.
That might explain
I'm gutted for Sternberg, I really am. I thought he was racing extremely well there.
Yeah, I was with him on track early stages of tier 4 yesterday, and he's so clean. He almost gives too much space.
Yeah.
I almost felt bad sometimes going into the space. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. You're such a nice guy, I don't want to overtake you.
He is, isn't he? Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, immediately as soon as he joined the league, he was straight in a session. And, yeah, he's got a good asset, I think, and I'm sure he's going to keep on improving. One of those drivers that's going to just keep on pushing, keep on getting better and better. Simba runs a little
into
bit
the
wide.
pit comes Van. So he's going for 13 laps on a set of mediums, is what he's going for.
They'll just about do it. They won't feel good, but they'll do it.
Yeah, so he's gone for the one stop. Again, anyone that stayed out, anyone that's on the hards from the start definitely has to go for the one stop. I mean, if GTS gets top 5 and only does a one stop, then I will... What I was going to say commentate every race next week, but that's not happening.
Damn it! I was the wrong person to be in the commentary box for that.
I was like, yeah, I'm taking that back before I even say it.
It's like sold.
Yeah, you would have even hesitated it. Yes, okay, thanks. Tom's pairings for next week are.
Yeah. So no, I think GTSE will have to pit again, but. I think everyone down to Vans is going to as well. So's 10 laps on he's got the freshest out there at the moment. I still think So's is going to have to pit. We've got 12 laps. I don't think they'll go to the end. Maybe he'll use a set of softs later on. We'll see. Oh, as GTS goes very wide. So, I said Mills left the session. He's still actually racing. So, disconnect for him.
Disconnect.
Yeah. See if I can do anything about that. But yeah, it's there's a lot I think still to remember. I think there's a lot of people who will have to pit as well. I think there's a lot that's going to happen later in this race.
I have an update on Simon. He said I'm really rubbish and I put it in the wall. We know.
Yeah, cold tyres, safety car restarts, just yeah.
Oh, is that what it said? Okay, sorry. I must have misread. Anyway,
Maybe, but yeah, Armour is all over, still over the back of Saviour, as you mentioned, just quite happy sitting there, not using the DRS, just keeping there with the slipstream. He has used DRS this time around, but didn't on the run to 10 and 11. So he's just sort of minding his own business, just quite happy with the pace at the moment that Saviour's doing. Maybe they're both sort of looking after tyres a little bit. It's going to be interesting because they're going to go, should they have to pit again, which I'd imagine they will, they would probably go to another set of medium tyres if they chose the balanced setup.
how long's the pit stop here, roughly? I'm not sure. Is it 23, 24?
Something like that, yeah.
Because in this case, at the minute, they will come out probably around. If they were to pit now, they come out around maybe just ahead of Soze.
Though they'll come up behind. Well, Soze's just pitted, funnily enough, so yes, it will be now. They'll be in clean air in third and fourth, is where they'll come out.
Yeah, so that'll be great for them. Obviously, Simbo's a bit further back, but Simba's actually driving a really quietly brilliant race here as well.
Yeah, got wing damage opening lap, had to pit. Those safety cars have brought him back into it. And yes, he has it. I think he's got to pit again. The wing damage has hurt him badly. Nels, I think he was... Interesting line through that. I think we may see Nels, retiring at the end of this, which is going to be a big shame.
Has he got damage?
No, it doesn't look like it.
No.
It's just... I'm not sure what he was doing.
No. One thing I don't think I've ever seen. Oh no, this coming in the pit. I'm not going to finish that sentence because I think we all know.
Yeah, that's unlucky. That's a real shame. But you still. That's the thing, you know. We've got the points down to 15th place. So, you know, it's you got to keep going. You did it, and you know there's points on the board for the team, and that's what it's all about. And
the only time I am, in my mind, okay with someone, let's say, it is quitting ultimately. The only time I'm okay with someone quitting is when they are a lap down or have undrivable damage.
yeah, if they've got rear wing damage, you cannot drive with that. Or I think it's a lap down within the last 5 laps of the race. Then
Yeah,
it's.
but I feel like a
that.
lap down at any point really, because it's so hard to unlap yourself.
It is, but if those leaders do pit and then there's a safety car,
Yeah,
then
in that
you're
respect,
back on the lead
yeah.
lap.
Yeah.
And as well, like Nels could have been a lap down, but he was in the points.
Yeah, that's why at
So-
this stage, anyone that retires is a pretty how do I say this politely? Dar.
Yes,
We'll
exactly.
go with that.
Yeah.
Dar.
I think Kers, Steve's got those hard tyres up to temperature. He's gone through on Jules now, back up into 7th, having a good race. A lot of penalties, but having a good race at this moment. GTS's teammate ahead has just come out of the pits. So on fresh, hard tyres.
I feel sorry for Bobo here because obviously he got caught up in that Simon Stube mess, and now he's just in a train and can't move forward.
Yeah, that's a good point. He put a set of medium tyres on as well, and I'm sure he starts on those. So I think you probably have to. Let me check my.
He's done 9 laps on them, so.
Yeah, he's done 2 stops, but I don't think they'll go to the end. They'll be very hardly done by when they do. But yeah, I think you'll feel a little bit aggrieved. It seemed like difficult for all 3 that were caught up in, of course, Stu and Baby Hornet, of course DNF'd, and Bobo with the Luster's front wing. But now this is with GTS pitting. We saw him in a battle with G-Star. He's looking to do that undercut with G-Star, and he's just about 1.4 behind the back of Vance, who's close to the back of Simba now on a lot fresher tyres. So I think the battle that we're going to have for potential podium positions is not over by any stretch of the imagination here.
No, it's definitely not. It's wide open. I mean, Simba. The thing is, I think at least one of them out of Simba and G-Star are going to try and go to the end. I feel like for them, guys, it's just like, we might as well.
I think G-Star possibly. I think G-Star does have a penalty, but he's got 15 seconds. So minus his penalty is only 3, so that's 12 seconds to Simba. But the drivers behind Simba have got a penalty as well. I
Oh,
think
Simba's
G-Star.
just got off track.
Oh,
He's gone
he
very
did.
wide.
He struggled with the braking there a few times this race. I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, I think he's just
But
getting back used to no ABS.
yeah,
But
I think
no, he
he's
stays
continued on
out
his
though.
way
I
though.
thought he might come in after
Yeah,
that, but no, he
yeah, I
continues
did.
on. The Connor jinx strikes again, but the two kicks Albers. Oh no, sorry, it's GTS and Vans. Ooh, GTS had a look, but he's going to have a look now down to what is turn 3 because no, he didn't get a good enough exit out too, and that's kind of sharp of him.
He didn't.
Nels has left the session, but he'd already
Yeah,
quit, so.
because he had to back out of the movement of turn one. Yeah, left him compromised through one and two. I think G-Star's going to hang it out. I think he's going to try and take the podium by doing that one stop. It's going to be interesting to see what the top two do. That's going to be key.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just going. I don't think either of them want to blink first here, even though, because Armar might be thinking, oh, if I pit, he might just try and stay out.
Well, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
the thing,
and
and then it's
sense.
like Armar's then got to get his foot down and gain what 20 seconds in 6 laps. So
Yeah.
while actually getting past G-Star and probably GTS as well.
Probably just G-Star. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just G-Star,
G-Star's 19 seconds back, but GTS is 15 sort of back from G-Star. So yeah, this is why I think G-Star's going to try just to keep this one going now towards the end. It's been a incredible race for him. He's up 4 places. Vans is the big winner, up 13. Simba up 12 so far. So they're the big winners so far. And of course, Simba hasn't got a penalty. His tyres are very, very worn. Vans and Jules are the ones that done the one-stop strategy as well. So the top 3. So it is, as we say, it is possible. And then just to get that track position, as we see here, especially with the top 3, it's definitely paying off.
Yeah, it definitely is as it stands. I think those guys are under such little pressure that they just don't need to pit.
Yeah, but Armour's dropped for the first time in about 10 laps, if not longer, outside of that 1 second window. So I wonder if both of their tyres are starting to really hurt now, and because of that, I think Xavier in the cleaner air has just got the better tyre life than Armour does.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a game of chess, and I think now we've got 5.5 laps to go to the end. I think they will stick it out. I think if there is the potential of another stoppage, then I think yes, you get a free pit stop. I think they will pit, as I think G-Star will.
I think we may possibly have maxed out on the safety cars.
Well, possibly. Yeah, I've had a couple of virtuals as well. Yeah, so possibly.
I think we get 5, and then that's it after that. But
yeah,
well, I could be. I'd love a safety car. Whenever Connor says safety car, they come out. So hopefully now I've just jinxed it. But yeah. No, I'm definitely. I'm wondering now that Armar's dropped out of it, does he just try something different? Put a set of softs on and try and gain 20 seconds.
I don't see the gain. I think he still might as well, because he can still come back and something can happen. Xavier could. It won't. It is Xavier. It'd be very rare if he makes a mistake. Jules and Vans. Wow, what a move from Jules, but goes wide and gets a 3. That was a very strange overtake from Jules. Yeah.
It's getting very cloudy.
It is getting cloudy, and with that potential rain to the end, because of virtual safety cars and safety cars, that brings it in a little bit more, doesn't it?
Actually, maybe that's what people are waiting for. To think about it. That could be what they're all waiting for, to see if they need to go inters at the end. I don't think it's going to rain for long enough to go to inters, because we're going to get probably a max 2 laps, maybe.
Yeah, but it does make the track a bit greasy, and those top 3 on 19-lap-old hard tyres, Simba on 20-lap-old hard tyres, it's not going to be pleasant. It's not pleasant now for them, I'm sure, but if anything does happen, it is going to be very, very hard for them to just sort of probably just get the car turned, get any kind of power down. It's going to be really, really tough for them.
It now makes sense to me though why they've all gone
Van's had
so
a spin.
long.
Van's has had a big spin.
Yeah, Simba's past
He's
him as
got
well.
away
So.
with it. He didn't hit the wall though. Simba's through. Dumbest Hornet's through as well.
Dumbest Hornet's
So
had a
good race
really
from
good
those
second
two.
stint here. He's been insanely fast, chomping at the bit of Simba's rear end. So it'd be good to see Dumbest Hornet try and make a move some point soon. Obviously, Simba's tyres are cooked to another level. But
Yeah, and I think he probably have enough time to gain 3 seconds. And look at the grip he had. Through 10 and 11, he's got the DRS, gets that move done. Chris now up into 7, 3 second of penalties, but as long as he gets the car stopped. Whoa, that was a very, very close indeed. Got the traction though, left room Simba doesn't have the grip and has had to back out, so he's got 3 laps to go.
oh,
If he can,
Mads nearly went into the back. He might have even hit the back of Simba because he's gone wide at the penultimate corner.
Yeah, I think he avoided it just about.
He fully Oscar Piastri'd the final corner. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, wow indeed. But I think now, yeah, Dummerson needs to put the hammer down and try to get that 3 seconds that he's got of the penalty to keep that 7th place. Kaiser needs to push on a bit. He's got, well, he's got 12 seconds, so Thomas Hornet is going to be pushing on anyway to keep ahead of Simba, but then also to keep in with Soze as well. So still has another position possible for the V-Carbs, so it'll be a good outing for the V-Carbs this evening.
Yeah, I'm just going to shout out Smith and Seb because they're both still going, even though they're a lap down.
And that's exactly what needs to happen. That's exactly... Actually, to be fair, Seb
disconnected. They're actually within their rights to retire right now, but points are at stake.
But you don't get points then.
Yeah, points are at stake. That's why. But it's also like we've seen, all these retirements today, and these guys could be in this position.
Absolutely. I think Nels was the main one that I noticed. I don't know about any of the others, I'll be honest. Well, CDL turn 2, I didn't see. Well, Sam Flan.
Yeah, Simba, Baby Hornet, Stu were both accidental. Jernberg was unlucky, if I remember correctly. Sam Flan, well, he's left the league, so irrelevant.
Yeah.
And then Pole Skips, yeah. He's a new driver, so maybe he's unfamiliar with the rules, but either way.
Not sure what happened to him because he was very unlucky. He had a really good qualifying and difficult opening stint.
Yeah,
Bobo's just passed Simba as well. Yeah, he has. So
he's on a flyer, but G-Star is getting caught quite quickly now by GTS. This could. He's taken 3 seconds out on the last lap. GTS did, so there is still a chance this could go down to the final lap between those two. What are the penalty difference? So they're both on 3, so it is for track position as well.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking at that, I'll be perfectly honest. I was not looking. Well, Bobo's on an absolute charge. He's gone past Thomas Hornet already. So Bobo absolutely flying. But yeah, I'd actually looked down to the other battles, and last time I did look, it was 14 seconds. And now it's really not.
Yeah, so I do think this could get to the final lap, but GTS needs
I mean, I think we're getting to puncher territory as well for those top 3.
Yeah, I think they'll be Simba as well, but yeah, I think they'll be sweating profusely under their helmets.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's they'll be trying not to, as Bobo does the fastest lap. Understandable. The man is absolutely flying.
When did he go back to those tyres? Because they're 11 lap old.
I'm not sure actually.
Last time I saw he was on 15 lap old mediums. So how's that possible? Okay. Oh, GTS may have just ruined his chance for a podium.
Oh, no.
He's just got a 3 seconds.
Yeah, he does. That's equal with Jules now. Ryan in the chat, good to have you, my friend. He's happy for G-Star, does get a bit of bad luck. He does, and you're right there. G-Stars does get caught up. He does have a bit of bad luck in a couple of races, but he's made this one stop work. 3 second penalty, and just trying to eke everything he can now. He's got 1 more lap to go. And if he can just keep GTS bit of bit. Let's come down 3 seconds again this lap. It's going to be close, and don't forget there's extra 3 seconds for GTS as well.
The most interesting thing here is though, look who's back in the DRS as the leader.
Oh yes.
And they're just coming to the 2 DRS straights now. So There is a chance here for Mr. Armar Red to take the win on the final lap.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this one. DRS is active. He's 7/10ths back. He's not going to have a look this time round, but if he gets a good run...
Oh, he's cut the corner quite... I think he may have had a warning in hand there because he's kind of just...
You can do that. You do get away with it at times. It's very, very close margins, but I think Xavier's got it in hand.
Unless the final corner he can get a drug race, but we've seen close finishes with Xavier involved before. Will there be another? Sorry, Chris, for bringing that up.
No, Xavier's got it in hand. What a win.
He has. Xavier takes the victory. Armar is second, right attached to his rear. Third will be the Dutchman of G-Star. He's going to hold on, even though it was another 3 seconds taken out of him by GTS.
He has, but there's extra 3 seconds there on the penalty sheet, sorry. So, yeah, that's going to be a great race. Those guys, one stopped, held out when they needed to under the safety cars of virtuals. What a race from those three. Great podium. Yeah,
brilliant. GTS takes fourth. The tier 3 driver will be very happy with that. Jules brings it home for P5 after an eventful race, I think, to say the least.
It's going to be close, he might not. Yeah, Bobo just pipped it. I was looking at the times.
What a recovery.
Yeah, by 10th and a half. It was. 5th for Bobo.
Hornet takes 7th. Let's not forget, though, these are provisional results because there may be glitch penalties involved here as well. But Simba's just got ahead of Vans right at the end as well. So Simba takes P9 after that stint. 25 laps on a set of hards.
Yeah, same as the top 3 as well. So, yeah, that one stop, they made that work, and that was absolutely fantastic tyre management from them all there.
Yeah, it's like they've been watching videos of Ant and just decided to copy him.
Yep, Ant and Ryan between them, absolutely.
But yeah, that was an interesting thing. It was interesting to see all the different strategies at play there.
But, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so the provisional results. I'm going to say provisional very clearly because that's what they are. Xavier in first, Armar second, G-Star takes third, GTS Drag King in fourth, Bobo is fifth, Jules sixth, Dumbest Hornet takes seventh, K's Associated 8th, Simba 9th, Vans in 10th, Lorpy is 11th, Smith is 12th, Seb Mayo is 13th, and then Nels, Jernberg, Stube, Hornet, SDSPM, Pole Skips, and Samflan all did not finish. Now you're in the rare position here that you're not usually in, where you are the co-com this evening, which means you have to pick a driver of the day.
It is tough. I mean, the top 3 made that one stop work. Jules had a one stop, but the drive through. Van Simba had a long last stint as well. It's going to be tough. I think I'm going to just well, I can't. I'm going to go all top 3 because they made that one stop work. The difference on the time on the track just pulled it out, and yeah, it was great racing throughout. Bobo coming back after the incident, and you know, I think there's a lot of great racing, a lot of battles throughout the field, but I'm going to give it top 3.
75% on Simba's rear left. I'm going with 2 drivers of the day. Wow. I'm going one with Bobo for that comeback drive because he was stone dead last by about 15 seconds and still got back to P5, so that's impressive. And Simba for that final stint. He was actually in a podium position at one point, so that's equally as impressive. But yeah, so many in contention. But this week for Australia now is over with. That is done. So next week we head to the wild streets of Baku, which will throw up many new challenges for everyone, but it will always be brilliant there.
It is. It's always good fun. Very narrow circuit, very tight circuit, a lot of 90-degree corners. It's going to throw up a lot of strategic racing, I think, as well. So it's going to be good fun.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, make sure you tune in. Tier 1 Monday, Tier 2, sorry, Monday 7 o'clock. Tier 1 will be straight after that, 8:45. Then obviously you got the Tier 3 and Tier 4 boys on Wednesday with the same time schedule, and then back here next Thursday. None of the comms parents are confirmed yet, so I can't tell you who's with who. But I'm not doing all 5 because GTS didn't finish the race on those tyres. So thank you. But yeah. Thank you, Mark. It's been a while.
Thank you. It has, my friend. It was good fun.
They'll probably schedule off now for another year. but we'll come back at some point.
We certainly will.
But yeah, everyone leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Good night.
Good night.